Hey guys, what up? It's your boy JY here, out with a quick, unrehearsed, unscripted video, guys. And in today's video, I just want to talk about planning and how we should be attacking our planning right now in any area of our lives, whether it's in business, whether it's in finance, whether it's in relationships. Doesn't matter what part of your life it is. Right now, the way we should be planning is we should be ignoring our long-term plans. Forget our 3, 5, 10, 12, 30-year plans, guys, because as you can experience now, as we are seeing now, what happened, everything just changed just like that. And in today's run, guys, I just did a 5K run, and I'm in a beautiful park here, and I've got beautiful scenery around me. And when I started on my run, I was focused. I was looking out to the horizon, and I was absorbing and taking in all this beautiful scenery. And as I got through with my run, guys, what happened is I started losing interest in the horizon, because I started losing energy. So what happened was my long-term vision, the things that I was focusing on in the future, were no longer relevant. They looked good, but didn't really interest me. Why? Because I was starting to gas out. I was starting to run out of energy, and all I could focus on, all I could think about was my brain sitting there going, maybe just stop, maybe just take a rest. It's you against yourself. Why do you got to keep running? What's the point? This is all the shit that started coming into my head. Now I had two options: is I could listen to that voice and stop and get away further from my goal, or I could reevaluate the way I'm looking at things and changing the way I'm looking at things. So all of a sudden, guys, as my energy level started to deplete, I no longer started focusing on the long-term vision or on the horizon. I put my head down and I started focusing on one step at a time. And I kept telling myself that if I just focus on one step at a time, I will eventually get to my goal, which is to finish this 5.5K run without stopping. Not time-based. I wasn't trying to time it. I wasn't trying to break a record. I wasn't trying to beat anybody else's record. I was just trying to beat myself. My goal was not to stop running for 5.5Ks. This was my goal. And when I started on my run, when I started running, I could look out to the horizon, and I was running with pride. You know, I was proud, I was focused, I was determined. You know, everything looked really good, and then I started to gas out. And all of a sudden, looking out to the horizon made me realize how far I've still got to go. And that's not a good thing when you're amongst pressure, when you're rolling with the punches, so to speak. You don't want to be focusing on how much you've still got to go, but you need to turn your attention close, because we've only got so much energy, and as that energy starts to deplete, we need to make sure that we've got enough energy to carry us through our mission to get us to the end of our goal, which means we need to turn our attention and focus on the now and how. This is why I'm big on 90-day plans. Yes, have your 3, 10, 15, 20, 50-year goals and visions and dreams and all the things that you want to do. But reality is, as humans, we change. So those goals that we set for ourselves that are way, way, way in the distance ain't going to be relevant no more to us in 5 years' time, or in 3 years' time, or hell, just even in 3 months' time, which is why it's important to always break our planning down into 3 months, and then break that 3 months down into weeks and days, and just put your head down and use all of your energy focusing on the now and how. What it is that you should be doing right now. If you're in business, guys, your business is being thrown upside down. My business was thrown upside down. I had to reevaluate what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. My goal hasn't changed. My how has changed. But my goals and my visions and my dreams and my desires and all those things are still the same. But what has changed is what I need to be doing right now, because I put my head down and I focused on the now. What is it that I've got to do right now? And not how much I've still got to go, guys. And this is why I love challenging myself each and every morning. This is why I like setting myself an achievable goal each and every morning for me to accomplish, because when you accomplish this goal each and every day, you put yourself in this mindset. And when you put yourself in this mindset, you become unstoppable. You start seeing things from a different perspective, right? Because we exist on multiple levels of consciousness, and we can tap into each and every one of those consciousness based on our rituals and our habits, what it is that you do, right? So a lot of us just live in this one consciousness, and we only see things as they are with these blinkers on. We don't experiment, we don't dare step out of those conscious zones and see life from different consciousness. I challenge you to get out of your comfort zone. I challenge you to get into a different level of consciousness by meditating, by going for a run, by challenging yourself and doing that thing that you keep telling yourself you can't do. Just try it, just do it. Because by doing that, you open up this different conscious, and you start seeing life from a different point of view. And when you start seeing life from this point of view, you realize that there is more to life than what perhaps you may be limiting yourself to. So guys, get inspired. unrehearsed, unscripted, JY the Catalyst, helping you be the best version of self always. To inspire, never to impress. Peace out.